We got this natural lighting and it's great. Hello. Oh my god. Hey, welcome to another unedited video. I know, bear with me, peoples. It's gonna take me a while to learn how to use this editor. Like I said last week, I got a new editor. It was free, but it was highly recommended among the people who do YouTube and stuff, and I don't have a Mac, so I can't get like Final Cut and iMovie, and I'm not going all the way over to a relative's house just to use their Mac. So I'm using my dad's old Windows computer because it handles more, but I was able to get all of the things I need onto one flash drive, and now I have an editor that I don't know how to use at all whatsoever. It's called Lightworks. If anybody knows like a YouTube channel I can learn how to do that on, please send me it. I'm also gonna make this video kind of short because I'm gonna get a call soon saying I have to leave, so yes. Anyways, let me explain a little more in detail about this. I'm kind of going all over the place. So what happened was that I opened up the editor. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this Connor Franta video in, and I'm going to test it out with this Connor Franta video. I lost the Connor Franta video, went somewhere in the editor, and I don't know how to find it. So, and then I looked up a YouTube video on how to use it, but there was this guy, the guy in it, he had an accent, but, you know, the accent didn't fix anything because it was this old British man, and he was explaining how to use it, and he's like, no, we are going to open up the thing. I'm like, oh my god, no. And that was not a British accent. I don't know what kind of accent that was, but I don't do accents, so anyways, today I really want to talk about getting back to what I want to talk about. Tomorrow I go back to school, which sucks because I'm gonna have to go to school and it's just a 6-hour waste of time. I only have one friend I know I'm in a class with, so that's gonna be fun. I only have 2 classes with him, so I'm just sitting here crying because no, but so I'm going back to school tomorrow. This will be like a week ago when this goes up, but I want to give people who are just going into high school some advice, because I went into high school thinking it was a lot of things. It wasn't a single thing I thought it was. I thought, you know, there was going to be really big kids there, you know, like kids who are actually adults. No, they all look about the same. You basically, unless you're a freshman, like unless we're talking about freshmen, the sophomores, juniors, and seniors, for the most part, you cannot tell apart. From a freshman's point of view, I mean, still, but I don't know, I was a different kind of freshman than most of the people there, apparently, because I'd have, like, upperclassmen be asking me, they'd be like, hey, are you a sophomore? Like, I was like, I'm so flattered right now, but no, I'm a freshman. So, that was pretty awesome. Anyways, if you're just going into high school, do not think it's anything like Mean Girls at all. I had this idea that it was like Mean Girls, even though I hadn't seen Mean Girls when I went into high school. First problem. So I went in thinking it was like Mean Girls because literally every single teen movie, teen anything explains high school exactly like Mean Girls, where there's like a table of jocks, there's a table of like this. Yeah, no. High school isn't like that. At least my school isn't. Like, I've experienced people from different schools. They explain it exactly like that, and I'm like, really? Is that how you see it? Like, really? But at least from my experience, I thought it was gonna be like, there's the table of jocks, there's the table of cool kids, there's the table of nerds. Found my spot. No, I'm joking. So yeah, it's not like Mean Girls at all. Basically at my school, there's different friend groups. Like, it doesn't matter what you are, a nerd, a jock. We all kind of mix into different hodgepodge groups. And, you know, and they're not exclusive at all. Like, unless you're talking to the mean people, like there's no mean people either, like, exactly. Everyone's kind of talkable too, and, you know, me, because of my social anxiety, I really don't talk to people, so, you know, I talk to people I know, or I'm sitting next to, and I have to talk to them. That's kind of how I make friends, but, but, yeah, it's nothing like that. And if you don't have such high social anxiety like me, or a lot of people on the internet, well, you're fine. What are you here for exactly? Why are you on YouTube? People with social anxiety are on this website. Oh, by the way, see my shirt? I love this shirt. A lot of people love this shirt. I went to a camp. I wasn't in the camp, but there were a bunch of kids at this camp. I came to help. They all pointed at my shirt and were like, SpongeBob and a cat. I was like, yes. Little kid, yes. Anyways, next big piece of advice. Back to social groups. I don't know, this is like a side note. This isn't actually a piece of advice, it's just a side note. There are different types of nerds. Let me tell you, girl. There's not really any of the nerds that, you know, are like, I've never seen that exactly. Mostly because I feel like movies exaggerate everything, which they do. It's kind of a known fact. But, yeah, none of them are like pushing up their glasses and have the nasally voice. But there are the nerds who love video games. And then there's the nerds that actually are like, how do I explain this? They're smart in class, but they're smart in class, but they're classy outside. Like, you know, those people who like those girls who are like holding their little clutch or some other thing that girls hold. I don't understand any of that. And then they go in and then they like smack the test, and then like they're like passing it, and that's why they're gonna succeed in life. But okay, after that, after all the nerd stuff, second piece of advice is don't think you're gonna pass everything. Like, okay, I came out of middle school with like this idea. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in honors, like I'm going on this big long streak of B's. But that's still pretty good because my parent isn't overly strict. So so I walked in to high school and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna slay everything here, like I'm going to pass everything. Honey. Just wait until sophomore year, though. Freshman. Maybe sophomore year. You're gonna have a great time. I had to go to summer school. First time ever. I had to go to summer school and it sucks. Excuse me while I have an emotional breakdown. Oh, I'm just kidding. So don't go into high school thinking that you're gonna pass everything, because, you know, you might, but don't be full of yourself. You know, like, quietly full of yourself, because that's just, you're just waiting for a heartache break. Yeah. Let's see, what else can I, oh, okay, one thing I did sophomore year, because I was very, socially awkward, more socially awkward freshman year, but sophomore year I was a little bit open with people and things like that. I don't know, but so I made friends with seniors, And, you know, like, I don't know if one particular senior really cared, but I was friends with the senior. I would keep in everything, all the details out of this, so I became friends with the senior, and literally every day I just couldn't, it's gonna sound weird, but, like, I really wanted to talk to this person because this person was, like, real, like, real, and, you know, other things, real, basically just real, but, I really wanted to talk to this person, like, because a lot of the time we didn't have, you know, overly, important conversations. We talked about, like, YouTube and stuff like that, but then, like, one day, I was talking to this person, and they were talking about, like, school and, like, real deal stuff, and it was, like, the best real deal conversation I'd ever had, because it was with someone that was fun, but we were having a real deal conversation. And then they graduated, and now I'm never gonna see them again, except on the internet, which sucks. So yeah. Don't get too attached to seniors, because, I keep wanting to, like, what's it called? Put a disclaimer on this. I'm like, I'm not actually overly attached to anybody. I get attached to everyone, so, yeah, there was only one senior I actually, like, cared about, because real deal conversation. I don't know, this video is getting kind of long, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the phone call soon. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video. If you're a freshman, do not be scared. It's nothing like the movies. It's pretty fine. Like, maybe one day you're sitting alone, but then soon you're gonna find people who actually care about you and actually want to be with you, like, every day, and text you and stuff. And even though I don't text a lot, or I don't text back, or I don't answer Snapchat, you know, we're still friends. You know, Snapchat has a reason. I'm not taking pictures of myself, and it's pathetic to send pictures of a wall or your finger over the lens. So, and then my text I just forget. I'm a good friend. Anyways, if you did like this video, you could give it a big thumbs up. I know it wasn't edited, but please bear with me because I am learning how to edit. I'm gonna find someone young, like Grace Helbig or Connor Franta, to explain to me how to edit my videos. Again, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you are down there in the comments, you can scroll down there. It's pretty easy. Could you leave a comment telling me how your freshman year was, or if you haven't been in a freshman year yet, or you're just going into it, tell me how you think it will be, or what your grade is now and how you think that is, or I don't know. I'm probably not gonna get any comments down there anyways. One day we will. One day we will rise up upon all the other people who we have slayed, and then we will have comments. You can also hit the subscribe button, and you can be updated on everything I do on this channel. I have to private a lot of stuff, so. Whoops. I didn't know that all of my playlists were unprivated, so I had to private them, and I was like, oh my god. Anyways, you can follow me on all my social medias at, oh, I messed up, I got my Snapchat, at BNR Comedy for everything except for Snapchat, which is Dunkin1010, DUNKIN1010. DUNKIN1010. Again, I spell it out because people spell Dunkin different ways. They spell it wrong. Anyways, make sure you subscribe. I love you guys. See you next Monday. Peace.